10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, Cybertron! With your hosts, Kingston 333, Adam, Oscar, Max Ross Linden, 8 for Mercy, Wholesome, it is 99s, T2 RX6, Skullface, Rain 9, Iceland Coco Liso, Dr. What, and Blunhole, the tapeworm of Unicron.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 146 of Good Morning Cybertron. Do not adjust your screens, you are seeing us. We are violating both your eyes and your ears. With me today, Justin.
What's going on, everyone?
Look at this, holy shit. Xavier.
What's up?
And Bobby Skullface.
How are you, everybody?
Faces.
Also,
Skull faces.
ooh, also chiming in every once in a while, Tracy. The lovely Tracy.
And we're coming to you live from the Skullface Manor basement.
Oh yes, oh yes. Don't forget, Adam 8M. I think I fucked up your username, but that's okay. We're just kind of doing this one off the top of our heads. This is a little unusual, looking into a camera. Usually it's a microphone. But I think the topic that everyone is kind of talking about today and that everyone's itching about.
Before you do,
Oh yes.
I would like to thank T2RX6 for the Skullface WD-40. It is official, and I'm totally not going to use it. I'll be squeak life till I die.
That translates to he was too lazy to bring the chair down here to use it.
Also
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Also true. And he fixed my Metroplex and my Superion, my TFC Superion. So TFC Superion is still looking awesome, and Metroplex is still $100.
Is TFC up on the shelf over there?
No, because I got to put his chest piece on. And,
Okay.
Honest to God, this poor guy has done nothing since he's been here except Dremel and screw.
It's been like...
And not the fun screwing.
Yeah.
The other screwing.
I've got a whole bunch of shit for him to do next time he comes.
It's been like 5 hours. He's like, I don't want to talk to these guys.
And the first thing Xavier did for me, I'm going to give him a hard time about this. He saw me, hugged me, picked me up, and I think cracked a rib on this.
to be honest, Scott, I've been wanting to crack a rib for years.
Oh, that's what. Congratulations.
It's what Eve did to Adam, you know, or
Uh-huh.
Adam did to Eve. Broke a rib.
We're in Maryland right now, and we
Optimism,
have
I see.
Virginia, Pennsylvania, and California all in the building.
And DC.
In DC.
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 We're missing
technically.
New York, New Jersey, Australia,
Hawaii.
Hawaii,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Shout out Greg from Mercy.
Greg from
I'm
Mercy.
very upset you couldn't make it, buddy.
Shout out to Dan Mantis99, my fellow Northern Californian.
Thank you, Mantis99s, for everything you've been doing for
Mantis,
us.
I've never spoken to you, buddy, but I like you already.
They've never spoken skull to face.
And Max, thank you for everything you do. Pete, Josh, Aboot Justin,
Yeah.
Canada.
International. We're international.
Mega TF man. My God, if I'm forgetting anyone, Chase, Tennessee, representing. I don't think anybody actually can represent Tennessee. You have represent is what you have to do. Yeah.
You have to get court papers to represent Tennessee.
Exactly.
They don't like giving out their name like that.
I would imagine in Memphis they represent. In Memphis.
Not even Memphis.
You don't think so?
Not even.
And geez, if I'm forgetting anyone, I am so sorry. But thank you for listening and now watching GMC
For the first time.
Yeah.
Thank you once again, Bobby, for saying, why don't you drunks come to my house?
I am pretty fucked up at this point. But me and the cameraman. Shout out to the cameraman for getting fucked up with me.
Who is just the hand.
Yeah. And Tracy's been getting fucked up with it. And there's like
Not really.
5
I'm sorry,
dudes down
Scott,
here
but
with
this-
Tracy and
I don't know.
And
I used to be pretty hardcore, but this ain't really doing
yeah,
it.
you know what? Special shout out to Skullface Girl Jr. for being a hardcore G1 fan.
Bigger fan than Skullface.
Jesus. She first thing she said when she saw us was like, "Come to my room. I want to show you something." Triptychon.
yeah, true story.
Triptychon.
And not like a Cybertron Legends class Triptychon.
The real deal.
No. Honest to God, Triptychon.
Which she sweet talked down to
From 50
price.
to 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no lie, there was a nice spread on the table. I had to go get a napkin, but there were some Dinobots of hers there. I swear I thought I was going to take a fork to the hand. Not a napkin, that's all.
He's like, I just want to fix them. The joints are loose.
Good solid unit.
Oh man, but I think what everybody's kind of talking about today, though, news-wise, is the Mastermind Creations Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
We called it.
Yeah, yeah.
We called it.
This is a badass-looking piece of plastic. Definitely the superior product, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. But I'm kind of curious as to what we're going to see in the coming weeks. Does it have a base mode? Does it have Power Masters that it can go with? And I'm sure if it doesn't have Power Masters, there eventually will be third-party upgrade sets to give it Power Masters and a base mode. But it's been a damn impressive piece of plastic.
I think it'll have all that and more. It said on BBTS for sure it's going to have 5 modes. So definitely base mode. I can see that because they already had that thing where it's just like, here's the tip of the tower and here's 2 ramps.
That's the BTS one, though, right?
That's the BTS one. Those are the guys that did Sonicron too. That's what.
Yeah, the Mastermind one, from what I hear, is going to be G1.
G1 all the way.
G1 all the way. And it's going to be a little short. It's going to be Hexatron's height, whereas the BTS one is going to be 16 inches.
It was. I'm kind of curious what they're gonna do compared to BTS because
They're going to top it, because that's what the fuck
have
they
to
do.
top it. Well, Justin and I were talking about this on the car ride over. We were saying BTS did Sonicron. Do we really want to trust them with like Nova Lord because that's gonna be like?
And it's $250.
I know, but for the price you're getting 16 inches. That's like
True.
a couple of inches on Metroplex. That's for sure. And they're saying look at all the goodness.
A couple inches under Metroplex.
Under Metroplex.
Anyone else finds a couple inches comparable
I
to
did.
you guys talking about cocks?
Oh yeah.
Tracy, please.
If you want to have a contest in that, I will also participate.
He's got the bone to prove it.
Tracy pointed this out to me the other day. I was blind to this, but she pointed out to me on the Legends class Optimus Prime, the artwork on that dude is totally holding his dick.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you look at that artwork. He's holding roller in Target Master mode out like this, and like the 2 barrels underneath are so clearly
yeah.
his balls, and the rifle, long shaft on the rifle, in a pose that you can't even get the figure to do. Just yeah, look at that bumblebee.
I like
Look at
it.
that with your little
I like him
helicopter.
already.
What if he's just shooting from the hip? Like what's his name? That sucked it all the time.
Well, let's talk about the prices, though. Let's talk about the prices, because the pre-orders went up today, right? Today or yesterday?
I think the BTS
Yesterday.
Nova
Yes,
Lord
it did.
came up yesterday. Yeah.
So Nova Lore came in at 160, 150 to 160, somewhere in there.
I was thinking it was more expensive.
No,
than
I mean,
that.
250
was
250 to
Yeah.
260, and then
But that's not even like including the shipping.
well with TF Source it is,
No, because of like
but they don't have it up yet. I'm sorry, pardon me. They don't have TF Source doesn't have it, but TF Source does have what BBTS has with the Fort Max, which is
The perfect effect Warden.
how much is that?
He was
160.
I think it was 170, something like that.
He's going to be Voyager size for 170.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Sayonara.
Hey, I like it. I mean,
I'm not saying I don't like it.
no, I understand. Like when you say Fort Max, it's like you better bring the beef. Be like big enough to.
Or
not-
bring me something I feel like comfortable paying $170 fucking dollars for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the size of the thing is fine with me because that's actually represented in the comics, and they're not actually saying it's Fort Max. Like I get it, it's Fort Max. But the accessories like the gun, which is twice the size he is, and all the awesome like configurations he's got now with like the tanks, and I think a base mode, right? Was there a base mode in there?
I didn't look at the picture close enough. Even though I bitched about the whole blurry thing, I didn't even bother looking at it.
See? Let's put a mosaic up to please T2RX6 this time. I didn't even fucking look at your picture.
I didn't. So.
You done pissed me off for the last time.
Bobby even pointed me out on a Facebook thread saying, like, here's your picture. And I'm like, fuck it.
Message back, fuck you, Skullface. Thumb up for Bobby.
Real quick, are my balls showing? Can you see anything?
Not yet.
I'm going commando today. So.
This guy's got his hooping shorts on, big b-ball player.
He
You can
slammed dunk over my ass.
You can tell, man. You can just look at me and go, that fucker can jump.
Where were you when White Man Can't Jump was filmed?
I have a 2 centimeter vertical leap. You all be jealous.
2 centimeters. That's better than 2 millimeter any day.
Yeah. Well, 2 millimeter if I want to play it safe.
When have you ever played it safe?
And
Not
somewhere
very often.
a boot Justin is going, awesome, they're speaking in centimeters.
Metrics! They can learn!
It's, I'll tell you what, I'm really, really liking the Mastermind Creations Overlord for the simple fact that it's not humongously tall. I don't want a figure that's going to tower over everything. I just want something that's imposing. I want something that can kind of look my hegemon in the eye.
16 inches, man. I think that 16 inches.
Is the BTS one 16 inches?
Yeah.
I don't want the BTS one. I'm sorry, that's too goddamn high for my Overlord. I want something, what's Hexatron height?
I don't know, but they said that he will look Hexatron in the eye.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cybertron is a bit shorter than Hercules. He
We're
comes
right up there,
to-
go get him.
He's about he's a little
Yeah.
bit taller than
You're drunk.
Masterpiece.
He comes up to about, if I recall correct, around Hercules' chest. So.
Well, there's Hexatrons right over there behind the Masterpieces.
Is he? Bobby could have pointed that out.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't be able to pull him off the shelf.
Oh, boys and girls out!
Please don't jump, please don't jump.
Oh, he's got 3 of those.
Alright, so that.
Yeah. Say about the chest piece.
Yeah.
Real quick.
See, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with that.
Let's
measure it. Yeah, Hegemon is.
How big is
So we're looking at about a 9. Oh, I could have just pulled. 9 inches. Looking about 9.
Yeah.
I didn't even need this.
Well, why don't you measure him?
Let me tell you what. I got 9 inches eyeballed all day. I know exactly how long it is.
I was told to
That
give
comes
someone
from
a good
his-
9 inches. I said, bitch, I don't bend it in half for anyone.
Stem to stern, what is that?
That is 18.
18, so that's a little bit taller than the BBS one.
Yeah. And I think that's too big. But we don't really even know what the proper height is for a Overlord.
Yeah, but I want something where he's gonna look down. I definitely want to be able to look down on Springer, but not be so incredibly huge that he's kind of dwarf. He's like able to look Devastator in the eye.
Sure.
And the BTS Overlord, that thing seems like it's gonna be able to look Planet X Genesis in the eye.
Oh my god, Planet X.
Yeah, I wish I had the money for that. I wish I had the fucking money for Planet X, but
I'm not sure how I feel about Planet X. It's a little. You don't have it, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a little much.
yeah.
The arm bits,
It's not enough though.
and then the little legs.
It's not enough though. I mean, you're talking about like one of the very original like gargantuan Titan class Transformers, and they said, there you go, 350 plus. I like the little feature that the LEDs you can plug in separately.
But the forearms are like. I think they're downright redonkulous, and then the legs are like more so Bridget.
But is
jump off.
you guys talking about the Mega Supreme, right?
Yeah.
But is he a Titan class? I mean, would you consider Titan class?
He would be in the third
G1
party circuit.
Yeah, G1 Titan class. Which was
Did you mention Bridget the Midwife?
yeah.
5
But-
hours a little harder.
Titan class 30 years ago, whenever we didn't even know it was called Titan class. The tallest figures you could get were Omega Supreme. They were, Metroplex, Scorponok, Triptychon, and Yeah, well, Fort Max was kind of one of those ones that we went, look what the fuck we can do. This is beyond Titan class. This is what your parents get you whenever the doctor says you have the C word. I'm getting chocolate. No, you're not.
You have carved up down something.
And the good news is, even after you're gone, I'll be able to resell it for twice its price.
Because I kept the box.
The kind of thing that. Never mind.
Oh, no, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say Pete's daughters may get.
No.
Pete's daughter's gonna apparently she's gonna be beaten within inches of her life.
You have cancer? I'll beat it out of you.
Shout out to Pete.
Pete, I slipped Coco Liso.
Hey, buddy.
That's the New Jersey connection.
But, I mean, it's like, yeah, Lord forbid, if your parents ever walked in with a Fort Max and a USS flag whenever you were a kid, you should start picking out a tombstone.
Hey, the odds are pretty good you might have won the lottery.
Yeah.
True.
The odds are better that you have cancer.
Isn't that sad?
Maybe you shouldn't have stared at the SpaghettiOs in the microwave as long as you did. I like to watch the plate go around. But like I said, I'm looking forward to this Overlord. If the price isn't too exorbitant, and MMC has been pretty good about pricing.
Well, what's the Hexatron was what, 130?
Yeah.
So I would say it would be in that ballpark. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
This also plays in the theory that Mastermind Creations is out to mastermind every creation. They're like, if you got something third party talk about, this is why they blur images now, because it's like,
I see what he did there.
yeah. It's like, hey,
A valid point. It's
Yeah.
valid. I'll give you that one. Blur images so nobody knows what you're actually working on.
right? So Mastermind Creations can't time travel to the future.
The thing that got me though was now even Hasbro's doing it.
Yeah,
With the subscription club, it's like, oh, if you join the subscription club now, you'll get. Oh no! You'll get something.
The only
Here's
difference is
outline
when they
for it.
actually reveal the subscription club, you're like, I guess.
A lot of people are thinking somebody kind of went by like the way the wrist was shaped. That what that subscription service figure is, the Mystery 7th one, is going to be your Beast Wars Megatron mold from the Grimlock figure.
Yeah. What happened to fucking Protoform X from the Prime Megatron? Wasn't that supposed to be one of them?
No, that's one of their
Club
old style
exclusives.
thing. Yeah, just buy it off their website.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that coming up, and then they on BBTS they listed all 6 figures already,
Yeah.
and I thought for sure one of them was going to be that Protoform X, which is I really want that one.
It's a good looking figure.
It is.
I hate to say that,
But,
it's
you know,
a good looking figure.
The thing is,
Why we're all with each other though? What's up with the figure? Why'd you drop the U?
The figure?
Yeah, and it's
I
not just you. Oscar, you listening? You do that shit too. A lot of people do it. Figure.
I'll tell you this. I actually saw you guys writing Figger. Number 1, I like the words that it rhymes with. Number 2,
Which of course is trigger.
yeah, trigger.
Continue.
Figure, I guess would be the correct way.
Figure.
There are certain words. I'm going to let everybody in on this. I went through about 7 years of speech therapy whenever I was a kid, and there are still certain words that.
It's not
trip
just
me
you.
up.
Oscar does it, and a lot of people do it.
Because you started doing it, I was like, dude, what's up with the figure?
Well, I do it. Like I started doing it to annoy my wife.
Yeah.
Because she
Of course you did. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And I was like, no, Scott said it's a solid figure, man. But anyway, you know, a lot of people do it, and I just wondered if it was something that I missed. Figure is brand new to me.
How do you
where
I'm
figure?
from.
You just said it. You said figure. How do you figure?
I said figure. I was trying to use it ironically.
Even though you were trying, you still said it.
I'm going to English accent it. Figure, pinky extended. But I think there's like a lot of, where I'm from, there's a lot of lazy speech. And it was hard for me to get over that. I took like these speech therapy classes whenever I was younger because I had a lot of trouble with my SHs and my CHs. And to this day, I still slur them a little bit. And I'm working on getting it back. But there are certain words that I cannot get a good grasp on. I still slip on the word creek.
Crick.
Yeah, I say crick.
You say
Country.
top and bottom.
No, top, bottom. I don't think I messed those
I know a
up.
lot of Pennsylvanians that are like, I want this clean from top to bottom.
That must be a Pittsburgh thing. Philadelphia people don't do
Say-
that.
No, not Philly. No.
Big one.
This is South Jersey.
Philly is like a whole different animal.
A big one that I really had trouble grabbing hold of was the word just. Instead of saying chust. Chust. A lot of people around my area go chust.
So like we're here with Chustin tonight.
Hey, but you know what? Oddly enough, your Southern Belle accent, perfect English.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You hear the Southern accent and you immediately think ridiculous, stupid. You know, it's like nobody. It's the old Jeff Foxworthy. Jeff Foxworthy joke. You don't want to hear what we're going to do is root around your brain and try to find that Danbury clot. You know, you don't want to hear that, no matter how smart the guy may be.
Yeah, the deep fried Southern speak.
Yeah, but whenever you really listen to those people, they take their time, they say each word correctly. It just has a little bit of that swang on it, you know, it's just, they actually speak really, really well down there.
Put a little stank on it.
Exactly.
This is Max chiming in live.
Oh God, what's he saying?
We're arguing. He's somebody told him the Droid was a decent product.
I love Droid.
I bet you do.
I do.
You and your fucking Megatron Deluxe and your Droid. Just
Hey, fucking, they make Droid down the street from where I live.
That's true. Yeah, they make crack down the street from where I live. That doesn't mean it's fucking good.
I disagree. Yeah, that shit is awesome.
Stop messing around.
Oh.
Look,
No, go ahead.
My
No,
wife.
don't do it.
She's a saint. She really is.
Oh, God.
Never makes fun of anybody. Just complete sweetheart. Except for Max. We're watching Breaking Bad, and she's like, "Oh, the sun's gonna come in," and I was like, "What's the big deal?" Oh, he's gonna come in and be like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I was like.
Hey, Bobby,
Holy shit! You
Thanks.
can see the emotion through the mask!
thanks for officially ruining my Christmas.
You see that Halloween, man? She's never gonna watch this shit. She's like, you and your fucking dirty jerk offs.
I've been saving to talk shit to her about that for like months now. Months. I don't know if you guys caught the little, you know,
I did.
Oh my God.
brother-sister thing we got going on.
Breaking Bad is a bad show for me to watch because I used to be a chemist. So
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there going, I could do this.
$8 million? I got to run over a couple people? No big
You're like,
deal.
I could totally get the BTS and the MMC.
Yeah,
Overlord.
yeah.
All I need is some fulminated mercury.
Tracy was watching it with me. She watched the first episode with me because she was talking me into it. And I'm like sitting there going, don't add the red phosphorus to the heated water. It's like, what? He's going to kill those guys.
Justin and I weren't doing that, but we were talking about the show. He's like, you watching it? He's like, yeah, dude. We're talking about what's going to happen in the last episode. He's like, what do you think's going to happen? He's like, well, what do you think's going to happen?
Someone said something about podcast on Sundays. I can't do it.
I bet meth will be involved.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch the last episode of Dexter with
Yeah.
giving
No.
spoilers?
I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
As Greg would say, the last episode of Dexter went the paper towel route.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how does that make sense?
Don't say what
It went-
happened.
it was-
Oh no, that's what I said.
Everybody,
spoiler.
is it depressing? Is it bad?
It's
well,
pretty damn depressing.
It depends on what your attitude is on Dexter, because I know a lot of people were just like, fuck Dexter, I can't get behind the guy who kills people. And it's just like, he only lives by the code to kill people that are bad. It's
So
like
that guy in the bathroom when his wife died.
yeah, it's just like, but some people are.
That guy was a dick.
That guy really was a dick.
He didn't
but-
get his head bashed with a fucking, paper towel dispenser.
Right.
That's just me. Call me old school. My bad.
Old school paper towel dispenser, I hear you. But a lot of people I've watched interviews with that say the show's really good for what it was back in the day, but a lot of people back then fucking hated it because it's like, you guys are rooting for a serial killer. You understand he's killing people? It doesn't matter how bad they are. I can't get behind this guy. Shh.
Well, thanks. That's pointed right at me.
I'm a little further to that's good.
I am downwind.
Oh my god, it smells terrible, dude.
Let me get that out of the room real quick.
Oh, it smells like the Great Depression.
Copyright right, Bobby Skullface. Moving on, the next topic of conversation would be the new Starscream figure that we saw. That
The million publishing from Japan.
Yeah, Ghost Cybertron Starscream, because we can't kill him soon enough now.
Right. He's like Optimus. If it's Optimus always has to come back, Starscream always has to die and have a clear figure.
Yeah, yeah. I like the fact that it comes with a shitload of weapons.
Yeah, he's got, from what I saw, was the Fall of Cybertron Shockwave twin triple cannon arm.
Yeah.
And the slide-on barrel, and he's also got the Fall of Cybertron sideswipe long-ass barrel sniper rifle. And he's a clear figure again. And I think for the Japanese to do that, oh god, I'd love it.
Who's making it?
Million Publishing from Takara Tomy.
Same guys that did the Art Fire.
Gorgeous figure.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it just for the fact it's so fucking over the top.
Yeah. I love like the massive weapons. And I have yet to get that side swipe. And probably the only reason I would ever get that side swipe is for the fucking gun.
Yeah.
I don't need a Jazz repaint, because that Jazz was a horrible figure.
Which is why it stays in package at my house.
But like I bought that Jazz for $6 on the Junkie on trade. And it was like some guy going, "Fuck it, you want it? I'll sell you another one for $4." No, just one. Just fucking one. I don't need them all. But that gun, every time I see that side swipe in a Walmart someplace, I'm like, I want to spend $13 for that gun.
Yeah.
You know, it's, yeah.
Where did that gun even come from?
I know, it's a fucking massive gun.
That's like Cliff Jumper's like very first appearance gun. I was like, I'm gonna blow fucking Megatron's head off with this goddamn thing.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it has like that big canister on the side of it too.
Yeah, so I can imagine it's a gas powered, like it's gonna shoot some sort of like green trail behind it.
Yeah. A tracer.
Fucking
Yeah.
toy, man.
You're drunk.
But the toy does look like shit. I'm gonna go get another beer.
Oh man.
I like it just for the pure
Hey, Bobby?
kill.
Yeah.
Come downstairs with less clothes.
You got it, Pussy.
Wouldn't.
You know he's gonna do it too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
If he took the canister with him, that's all he'd be wearing when he came back.
You wouldn't be Skull
He's got some-
face anymore.
He's got some amazing tan lines.
Good
How
to
you
know.
that kind of scare?
Barbie girl right across the back.
Oh, somebody pick another news story.
We have the new images from the movie coming out again. They're gonna do some more teasers, I believe.
I'd like to show my enthusiasm.
Just some more general news topics.
Yeah.
It's just basically, hey, there you go.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a movie.
It's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, and here's a lot of people complain about that, but those movies are why you're getting your Generations figures.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I enjoy seeing the movies.
Gonna go play some basketball, Bobby?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
I
this
can
way
see
for
your
the
religion.
remainder.
Be careful there.
This is just a regular show. Don't mind us.
Yeah.
I totally wish we
You
could
went to the beer?
capture
You took
her
the lid
look
off the beer?
as she came down the stairs. And that was pretty priceless.
I saw his pants and then I was like,
You want me to open that beer for you?
Oh my god, did I not open it? Oh, so far.
Here, give it to me. Just hold it firm. Hand it to me.
You're going to have to hand it to him. You can't use the force.
Come here.
Okay,
Open it right now.
You're gonna talk about more Hasbro nonsense.
Ah,
He's
Jesus.
gonna come back without the jacket and
are
shirt.
those autumn spice beer or something?
Bobby's very drunk. He
Green
just
or,
crawled up
orange.
the steps. After falling up the steps.
I just wanted to say it's fine.
This is why I was at his house. So he could get home safe.
You guys are talking about Hasbro. I'm just gonna stand there looking at my toys, farting in your direction.
Yeah, you talk about Hasbro. Look at this beautiful figure. It's Masterpiece Soundwave. Takara! Takara! Oh, Adam. News
Yes.
stories. Anything?
I'm looking it up right now, man.
Alrighty. Because honestly, I'm at a blank. It's like whenever somebody goes, name the last 10 songs you listened to. You go,
Or better yet, what if someone
Rescue Bot figures 2-pack Wave 2 found in U.S. retail stores.
couldn't give two shits.
Actually, they're
GT Maximus in hand.
GT Maximus. Oh, from an Alltech.
No, the what's that grade called?
It's got
The
Well, Japanese chick with
Alternity
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that is Benaltec. Alternity here, Benaltec there.
I thought it
Alternity
was-
there. We never got him here.
Yeah, isn't Benaltec what they
That's the
call
chick that comes
alternators
with?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For us, it's alternators, but there's small detail cars here.
I pity you right now. Just the look on your face is like, what have I done?
Oh, this is so tame. You have no idea. this is the I know I'm gonna be on the internet shit.
So I was trying
Are
to
you
quit
gonna
looking
edit
at Bobby because of what he came down with last time, but now I notice he has
You walked
jeans
through the
on.
shot.
I think.
You don't notice you notice the 4 cameras that are set up around the room?
Oh, we got your reaction at some angle sooner or later. So DT Maximus is another one of those re-releases of one of the sports cars with all the logos, and it comes with a little racing figurine girl.
Let's see.
Oh, dude,
So-
your elbow totally got on the lip of my whatever.
Oh,
Your beard totally got on the lip of my elbow.
that's not creepy at all as she's like humping his shoulder. It's not.
Now Bobby's interested.
Yeah, now they're. Dude, the Japanese are into some wild shit, man.
Like Skull Mask.
See, that's what you're getting now. If this was just an audio podcast, you would have not seen that.
See, Bobby's really NSA Steve.
Would not be surprised.
Now we've had a good time tonight. Anybody listening that's a long time listener to the show? We finally got together. We broke bread together.
Yeah, we've been
Actual bread.
yeah that he
Actual
baked.
bread.
That he made, which
Yeah.
is actually really fucking good bread. And his wife made some incredible lasagna.
And we toasted, and it was a magical moment.
And we talked shit about people you would not believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
Just
not-
like
Oh god, we're such terrible people.
we are. I mean, you might like us somehow for what we do here, but we do not talk nice about anyone.
No, we don't.
No,
We're sorry.
no, we're not.
Except for Mantis, who does our Twitter.
Actually, yes,
Yeah.
we like Dan. He's about the only exception to the rule.
Yeah.
More Creos. Wave 4 came out, so that's more of Chase's thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chase, man.
Chase.
Chase, get in bed. It's too late.
But this is what's interesting. We're actually getting an Alpha Trion Creo.
Really?
Alpha Trion as a Creo. And Slipstream.
See, here's the thing. I think we're getting all these characters because really, at this point with Creons, all it takes is just like a new coat of paint.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm kind of really pleased with how they do Creos now. It's basically, I've never seen this figure for less than $300. This is sometimes like a Japanese exclusive figure. I really like Creos. I'm sorry, I do. But
No, it's okay. Everybody has their own thing. If you like Rescue Bots, you like Rescue Bots. It's just not for me. Everybody's giggling.
Actually, if you like Rescue Bots, just unsubscribe. Jesus Christ.
That's like my number 3 most viewed video. Just so you know.
right behind Cyberfire Bumblebee, 500,000 views.
I get. This is just me being prejudiced here. The same people that kind of like the Rescue Bots, I picture them also being the bronies. Like there's a fine line from Rescue Bot to brony, and it's not.
Let's not mix things here. One has an incredibly strong fan base. One is a spin-off of a fan base.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that. What's creepy?
The brony thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna get any argument from me. It's.
Back when I was little, I loved my little pony, and she was not like trying to be slutty and stuff like she is nowadays.
Well, then it's not for
I'm
me.
all for it. Yeah, exactly. Getting that point, but
Wait, we were talking. You said something about like your masterpieces came in on order, right? Over at HLJ.
Proud did, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So we're gonna get the new masterpieces soon too.
mhm.
We're gonna get Prowl and Blue Streak and
Yeah, I don't know what's
Can't
going on with
wait.
Blue Streak. He hasn't hit their HLJ has their own.
because he's
Right,
got some
where,
different shit going on with him, right? Like mold wise.
No.
Are you sure?
For the most part, no. Blue Streak.
I know for the
is
most
not.
part,
Yeah, no, he shouldn't be. His head is a little different. That's all.
but I think that's why he's gonna be later.
Maybe. So just ship my.
I can't wait for those. I seriously can't wait.
Oh, they're gonna be awesome.
They look to be the best.
All aboard
molds.
the Masterpiece train.
I'm getting my first masterpiece.
Come on.
I'm getting it. That G2 side swipe kind of.
Well, that G2 sideswipe is a must.
Yeah, because it's its own figure.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful the way they just inverted it and said, you know what, that's not enough. Let's give them big ass arm weapons. Let's give them new details. Let's do it all. And the first ever Masterpiece G2 figure. How can you resist that?
Yeah. It's not even so much that it's G2. It's its own thing. I can look at black sideswipe. I can take like a classic sideswipe, paint it black myself. But it's the massive guns. It's the scowl on his face that some people seem to hate. I like. It's the wheels on
It
the
was the
shoulders.
90s. Everything was scowling.
Yeah. Because
Batman.
you know exactly.
And,
That
and
incontinence.
Wildcats fan here can attest to that. Everything drawn by Rob Liefeld.
Wildcats.
But
got incredible powers.
Okay, that's enough. After.
Does anybody remember that?
I do. I'm ashamed to say I do. Oh, and
Like
whatever
two
that kid-
episodes.
They had like 2 episodes they got pulled. Couldn't go up against X-Men. They were like,
Wild.
they were like, I got Wolverine. I got Beast. Oh, I got Spartan.
Wild C period, A period, T period, S period.
Covert action teams.
Mhm.
What?
Teams. What is the S? Something expansion.
I'm even going further back than that though, because I remember SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats was badass.
SWAT Cats was. Do you know a lot of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force backgrounds are actually old SWAT Cats backgrounds?
Are they really?
Yeah, like Dr. Weird's castle is from SWAT Cats.
Oh wow, what is that from? I can't even remember. Like, is it the junkyard?
No, it's not the junkyard. I think it was just this one thing that they threw up in SWAT Cats, and somebody's gonna go, "No, long whore, you tard." That's not from SWAT Cats. It's from the
Heathcliff.
pornographic version of SWAT Cats, Twat Cats. But it's just.
I didn't know that, and I fucking
There's
love
gotta be a
SWAT
pussy
Yeah.
joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, SWAT Cats was badass back in the day. I mean, you're talking about like two
Two cats
who
and
were
jet planes.
cats who were engineers who decided we're gonna fight crime with our own jet plane and like James Bond taser gloves. And they fought crystal monsters.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this shit work and be so good?
It was a weird little thing. Oh, hello.
Get upstairs.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now you see.
Go.
Oh, they look so dejected.
Nobody likes you.
The skull-faced monster that sounds like Bobby told us to eat. But no, the Masterpiece. I'm kind of torn whether I want to actually get the Masterpiece or if I just want to wait for the knockoff, because every side swipe so far has been, you've had knockoff Red Alert,
I'm
knockoff
thinking about
Tiger
getting
Tracks.
knockoff Tiger Tracks.
Dude, Tiger. Yeah, I love my Tiger Tracks.
Yeah.
Dude, just for the fact it comes in that shiny metallic box. Oh my god.
You get the knockoff?
No, I got the original.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get
But
it.
I mean the official. It's so worth it.
But I don't even know who the fuck that is, dude.
Tiger Tracks was one of
Yellow
those.
side swipe, I guess.
He was one of those characters that was in Japan but never released as a character.
Exactly.
And he was basically somebody said, hey, we got our own exclusive character, and they released him through eHobby,
Mm-hmm.
and they later released him as a no, I think it was eHobby in Japan again. wasn't
But
it?
that's what I'm saying. It's like $80 is a lot of money to spend on a character who I have no idea who the fuck he is.
That's all right. I do that daily.
I'll tell you what.
Well, yeah, but I don't have Xavier money, man.
Repro Labels put out a beautiful kit that if you got like an extra classic side swipe and an extra classics Sunstreaker, swap the heads on them, and it was like this character Patriot, and you could.
I like him already.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boot Justin.
Yeah. There's Patriot, and then they had Tiger Tracks, but it wasn't just yellow Sunstreaker. It was these beautiful tiger designs and stripes that went on the yellow figure. It was. Yeah, I think they're still available up there.
Plus, imagine like the street cred you would get if you just had Masterpiece Tiger Tracks.
That's
like,
true.
Like people look at your shelf and go, "Fucking nerd, dork, geek."
Is
Tiger-
that fucking Tiger Tracks?
All right, you can come.
Never mind.
Do they make one in leopard?
I thought you were a fucking geek, but shit. Tiger Tracks.
I know who that is.
Excuse me while I rip off my clothes, and you must put your seed in me now.
You call it Tiger Tracks, I call it a pussy magnet.
As he says that right in front of his wife.
She calls it the same.
So Masterpieces looks all good in the hood. I'm
No,
excited for actually everything being
they're gonna
released.
be awesome.
Plus,
They're gonna be awesome. That is the one thing, Takara, Hasbro, that is the one thing that you do properly.
well, the one thing that it's also the thing I get excited for, not just because of the releases, but also for like the collector's coins, because I actually do have coin collections.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Another pussy magnet.
And there you go. It's just like, hey, coin called Headmaster. What do you think?
You're like, hey, wanna see my sweet coins?
I got a metallic case for this bitch.
Take me
I got
out!
one of those sweet blue cases. The books.
Hey, it makes it sound when you open it.
You remember those little blue books? Oh my god. This is what I brought for show and tell. Yeah, real cool, Steve.
NSA Steve in the
I
house.
was like, god damn, I hate Steve show and tell day.
Oh, this just brings in the book you read
Yeah.
last night.
I read book 3 of Box Harkins! And I have John F. Kennedy's famous coin and shut the fuck up! God damn.
What's that to do with the chickens?
God, you're probably gonna have a bullshit third party.
Oh my god. You have just triggered a memory.
Really? Go ahead.
From fucking, it was 5th grade. Jack M. I won't give his last name. Jack M., who was a year older than me and 50 IQ points lower than me.
And you still remember his last name all these years later?
Yes,
no big deal.
yes. Jack M. tried
So
to...
he's still a genius, right, Scott?
Yeah, exactly. Jack had a bad life because a cop actually beat his father into a coma.
And
And
criminal had it coming.
and then Jack, upset that his father's in this coma, honestly pours gasoline all over himself and lights himself on fire.
So he was a Buddhist. Yeah, Buddhist.
And so Jack, God help me, I always felt bad for Jack because it was just it wasn't his fault. He was a kid. He had some rough knocks in his life. But for show and tell one day, Jack brings in Crasher, the GoBot Crasher, right? And he's there. This is my GoBot. He's this black race car. He transforms into this robot. You can move his arms. The whole time he's doing this, it's a woman, you bastard! It's a woman. You should have died in the fire.
He's like that early YouTube reviewer. Oh, you have 2 points of articulation.
Scott just became what he hates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't comment on the podcast.
Remember, here's the thing. I was fucking 11. I have grown slightly past that. Not very much. If the conversation that we had. But that's the behavior you have whenever you're 11. It's a woman! And I wanted to stand up and point and accuse him right in the class.
Stupid scarred freak.
I hope your dad never dies.
That's why your dad was like candle wax head.
Oh, I hope he's not watching.
Too much.
Oh, he's a big fan, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Why is the AC up so high in your house?
What do you mean your skin always tingles?
I actually went to Jack's place after we graduated. This is about 2 years after we graduated. And he turned into one of those guys who whenever he'd watch a movie, he'd put the subtitles on and read along, like read the dialogue along with the movie. And it was like we were watching True Lies, and he's like doing like as he's going by.
Because that's a movie where the dialogue really counts.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like,
You're fired.
and he's doing exactly like that. Like whenever Schwarzenegger comes on, he's just going, "You're fired," and then Jamie Lee Curtis, "I'll dance for you." So he's pulling the voices.
So is he like teaching himself how to speak again?
I don't think it was that because Jack could speak perfectly normally. He could speak better than I could at this point, and it was just one of those deals where, why are you like I wasn't the person I am now. I was a little bit more withdrawn, but like that little part of me that I am now wanted to grab and go, "Why are you doing this? You're ruining this horrible movie."
Hey, this is good.
Awesome.
I don't know how we got here.
Let's just watch Talladega Nights.
Never.
Never, ever. The answer is never.
So, okay, new bot shot launchers.
Who gives a fuck?
Chase.
Shout out to Tennessee!
Poor Justin sitting over here going, but I like bot shots.
Are you a bot shots guy?
But I had the first, like, a little bit, and then once they introduced spin and flip and all that, like, done.
I still dig the launchers. I think that's a very cool accessory because me being the trailer guy, if anything TF related comes out with a trailer, it's like, I'm there. Because I still, to this day, dig trailer accessories, so they actually got one for, looks like, I want to say, Ultra Magnus and one of the Beast Hunter, like, Predacons.
Okay, I can do Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I bought Sentinel Prime when
got
he
the-
came out.
I got the Stunticon set, and even half of them I don't even fucking recognize. Looking in the back, I'm like, who the hell's Papa Wheelie?
See, and that's the thing, is I like the bot shots.
Mascot of Papa John's.
When the bot shots first came out, and they were, you know, like, you had, like, a little tiny jazz, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then they're like, you know, whatever, it's like Wild Rider, I'm like, that's not really Wild Rider, that's just jazz with a red face, you know? So.
Did you put a red face on the black guy? So, you know, I still dig trailers. I'll probably get them as soon as they come out because that's still my thing. That's one of my things.
I've never even opened Sentinel Prime. He's still in the fucking cardboard.
Do you?
Yeah.
So that's-
you see how mine's not.
So that's like one of 1,000 toys that's still sealed.
I actually bought that drunk. I was
No,
outside with my wife on the patio, and I was like, I need all the different Stunticons. So what? Fuck it. I need all of them. Any different kinds of it? You got a problem, man?
He's like, am I talking to you or the mask?
This mask loves me!
No, I usually only put it on there and love me. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't made love since the 90s.
There's two bones in this scenario. But,
Bot shots.
oh, next news bit.
Just another image of the TF4 bots, red and black, something or other car.
Yeah.
It might not even be official. It's just something they put on their clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, official, because that's what matters. Is it official?
Well, it's
official. It's gotta be official.
Sweetness.
Make sure it's official.
Sweetness.
He likes it when you tweak a nipple.
I do. Oh, good God.
Counterclockwise.
Seriously, I'm so close.
His legs are we can confirm that.
You need to grab both nipples, twist them
Dude,
one clockwise,
The
while the other one
shit that I'm into will
counterclockwise.
blow your goddamn mind.
And then you have to scream, "Come in Tokyo." Yes.
It's just
A Radio Free Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
Ready to free Tokyo.
Tokyotron. But it's not. Yeah, it's just showing something on the clapperboard that they use in between shots, so it might not even be one of the official bots.
Yeah. It's
just something they slapped on.
Who cares?
I remember right before the first movie came out, there was actually this test footage that they did of the movie, and the transformation was so G1. It was incredible.
Oh, it was like a white Optimus Prime.
Not the White Optimus Prime. That one was a fan mode thing. This one was this guy with long hair. He gets out of a car, and the car just sort of like the wheels flip out, become arms. The back of the trunk flips out like wind charger, like the G1 wind charger, and it sort of stands up. And he's just there going, "Whoa!" like that. There wasn't even any sound to it at all, and that was one of those things. It was kind of like the Dinobots. Whenever that picture of what looks like movie Snarl came out, where it looked like it was this picture, and I saw it. I didn't save it. I should have. It kind of looked like a cross between a Volkswagen and a Stegosaur. That's the best way I can put it. And then that shit got taken down about an hour later. But it was like that. I saw this video. It was just this real quick thing, no sound, clapboard at the end, done. I have seen that white G1 Optimus though. I like that design. I really do. There's also a really good computer animation out there. Once again, I think it's a fan mode, but it's of a train transforming into an Optimus Prime type character. It's almost like a Night Morpher.
Isn't a white Optimus just Ultra Magnus?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't know anymore because Ultra Magnus, maybe it's Minimus Ambus.
There you go, little spoiler action.
Yeah,
Those of
yeah,
you that haven't read issue 19 through 20.
yeah.
That's about it, really, except for like, there's gonna be Generations Double Dealer, which is just really a blue Blitzwing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's.
I hope they fix the head on that one at least.
So dumb.
I gotta agree with him on this one. If you're gonna do double deer, it needs to be a missile carrier and then an eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Well, maybe they'll put like eagle wing decals on it.
I think the closest thing that we're gonna get to eagles on that is that they put a shark mouth on the front of the plane. Animals everywhere.
Oh, wait.
Like a phoenix from the ashes. Sorry. Fuck.
I think that's the best way to wait for it. Is just they'll put it out. I'll keep it in box, and then when like Repro label says we got decals for it, or someone third party's a missile add-on, something to make it look a little better. But that's about it. I mean,
I think the only way to save that is to scrap that and wait for the third party.
Yeah.
Or you know what? The G1.
The G1 had a brilliant knockoff.
Yeah.
The knockoff was twice the size.
I've got it. I have
Yeah,
it.
you have it, and it's actually one of like the best knockoffs ever because it holds together.
Yeah. Holds together. The arm on mine did break, so I had to glue that back, but I mean, it's fine. Comes with both Power Master engines. It's a damn good knockoff. It was really nice. They're making a smaller knockoff now.
No, it's got to be that.
It's one of those deals where I look at Double Dealer and the knockoff is like almost too huge. You know,
We're men. There's never too huge.
yeah. It's I guess
Right, Skullface?
I drive a smart car, so
Really?
yeah, I do.
That's a death trap.
Why does everyone say that?
Mostly because your head's only like a foot and a half from the back of the car.
Honestly, to be quite honest, sometimes I want to die.
I got a successful podcast, but fuck, man, there it is.
You have no idea, man. You have no idea. But is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it. There's like
So the major news is that
Overlord. Fucking Overlord.
Overlord is GMC predicted the mastermind.
Let's not even call it GMC. You did this. It was you.
You know what I am. I'm
Fucking-
humble. I'm humble.
you are.
I'm so humble.
The mask is humble anyway.
So humble.
No, baby,
Whatever. I don't want to like. Whatever. But GMC said that Mastermind is gonna fucking copy anybody. Well, not copy, but trying to fucking shut down the game on anybody that they feel like might be a fucking plausible threat, and it's proving true time and time again. And if they make a superior product, then fuck them. I'm with GNC or whatever. Vitamins.
Yeah, vitamins for the win.
Whatever. I like health and shit.
Now that Bobby said GMC, I'm waiting for them to put out the superior podcast. That's guys.
Welcome to Vitamin Time.
It probably would be better. They like fucking put up pictures of like
This
more
stuff while they're talking about it.
Yeah.
They're like, go look it up in the links, you assholes.
But they won't get together.
No. Well, maybe they will. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll just be like clones.
Maybe.
Like what?
Justin, what do we got for questions?
Well, we have one of the many Baldwin brothers.
Actually, do we have any reinforcements?
I was able to score first edition Starscream and Bumblebee for $7 a piece.
That's serious. Tell her I'm thinking about it. Go ahead.
I was able to score them for
I was
$7 a
thinking about
piece, and I like them. You know, the first edition toys. I wish all the Prime toys would have been like that.
Like the YouTube video if you think iOS 7 is a piece of shit. Reinforcements.
Reinforcements. Like I said, the first edition Starscream, first edition Bumblebee, good solid figures. I like them.
I got another knockoff Browning to add to my collection.
Which I tried to shoot Xavier in the face with, but it failed.
Yeah.
Justin successfully fisted me with that thing.
God damn it.
Well, because it has a little fist, get it?
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to do.
I got 4 Kabaya limbs from Justin. And that's pretty much it for me.
I got G1, Run Amok, Runabout, Twin Twist, and Bomb Burst. And I got Runabout, Run Amok, Twin Twist, Drag Strip, and another Twin Twist, complete, for $7.
I am not surprised.
And I am selling half of them to Greg from Mercy. Shout out to GFM.
Ohio.
So did you beat Xavier this week? Is that what happened?
For half. Well, he hasn't said his yet, so here it comes. I gotta punch the back of my head, I grab a handful of shit. So anyway, selling for half, so I got Runabout, Runamuck, and I think it's whatever the fuck, 20 twists for $3.50 pretty much.
There have been times in my life whenever in order to get a couple of toys that I want, I've had to buy a lot. You know, not a lot as in a great amount. I know. But a lot as in, like, oh, look here on eBay. Here, oh, thank you. That doesn't look like a tongue. It looks like a small dick coming out of your mouth.
Just what I was going for.
Every time, like, in order to get, okay, this like eBay auction has 5 figures in it that I want. In order to get that, there will be a twin twist and a top spin.
It's so true.
I don't know
It's so
what
true.
the fuck happened. Like, every other G1 figure is rare as hell. But for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe during summer vacation, Hasbro let those machines run.
So-
what the fuck are we gonna do with all these? You know?
It's kind of like how they got so many, they actually turned it into the jump starters for the Marvel movies.
Yeah!
And you got like Hulk and Wolverine. And
30 years later, and they're not done selling those.
That's right. It's like Spider-Man and the Lizard still got, you know, the twin twist
Yeah.
bodies. You're right.
I am, I'm thinking about starting a blog. I'm going to get more information about it because I lost a whole bunch of my G1 shit and I'm trying to reassemble it. So I'll get more information about it as we go. What's the
What he doesn't need, top spin and twin twist.
Done. Done.
What he needs
pennies
is-
on the dollar.
What he
Are
needs
those
is
the ones
Salt
that you
Man
pull
Z.
back and you let them
Yeah,
go
they
forward
pop
and
in the
transfer?
blue and the
I had
white.
those. Both of those. Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Even kids that couldn't stand Transformers ended up with those.
I want to say my grandmother bought me that at 7-Eleven.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
With the
nobody
first
gives a,
look.
dude, nobody gives a fuck about your grandmother.
Hey,
you stop
hey.
bringing that bitch up in conversation. Look, grandmother's off limits, and I appreciate it. When did you get Xavier? Let it happen.
He already went.
Okay. Even before you got 4 things. You beat him, dick fuck. God, trying to share in your
Suck it.
trying to share in your
Hey.
victory.
That's what
That
happens.
was the agreement, Xavier, to suck it.
Poor guy had an $800 plane ticket to come out to see ya. Suck it. He comes out here. Oh, you suck, Xavier.
You know, I could win too if I repeated my list 3 times.
So I got run. Questions.
We got 3 of them.
Ooh.
The first one is from Robo Rob Springer, who says, "Are you ready for some football?"
Calvin Johnson, Detroit Lions, Megatron.
Fucking care less.
No.
No.
Hey.
I thought that was a basketball shirt, actually. No, football.
Colin Kaepernick, San Francisco 49ers.
I thought it was like a javelin.
Special education basketball with the helmets.
Wait, does Robo Rob Springer mean British football?
I don't know. He doesn't specify.
That's probably why he doesn't give a fuck.
Hey, does Robo Rob Springer? He runs the Q&A on that.
Yeah,
Oh, they
Radio
are.
Free Cybertron.
Do we ask him a question? I wonder. If
We
he
should.
ask
We
us-
should.
Do
We
we?
really
Does
should.
he ask us questions in the attempt? Are we being like awkward friends?
We should really ask him a question. Robo Rob Springer, what kind of question do you want us to ask you? Get back to us.
If you had a drink, I'd touch
In
you.
question form, if you will. I'm just saying.
No.
Otherwise, you'll lose the points whenever Alex Trebek kicks in.
We got one of the Baldwin brothers. I don't know if that's true, but Matthew Baldwin.
I like Matthew Baldwin, by
Yes.
the way. I think
He was great in Top Gun.
I think he says some good shit on the big continue. Let's see if this one's as good.
He says, "Hello once again, great show. I have 2 questions. One, if your house is on fire, and I hope it never happens to anyone ever, I'll call Bobby. It'll be fine.
I want my shit to burn to the ground for the insurance money.
What would be the one transformer you'd grab?"
I know exactly what I'd go for. Go ahead, guys.
I have a
Mr.
guess
Hard
for
Hat.
that, too.
What? Oh, hell yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
know your answer.
Was that your guess?
I didn't hear him. Who was it?
Mr. Hardhat.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Because that's
doubt.
actually 5 toys. So that's a little bit of cheese.
6.
6?
Six, yeah, 6. But I mean,
That
Mr.
holds a place in there.
It does. It really does.
In fact, it holds his heart.
Yes, it does.
That's why we can't kill
It's
him.
like the end of the 3rd Pirates of the Caribbean movie. My heart's in Mr. Hardhat for 10 years. I can't stop collecting Transformers for 10 years, and then my father will take over for me when my father's dead.
What about you, Justin? T2.
Probably Hexatron.
It's funny you say that because that's in my top tier.
Yeah, I'd probably grab my City Commander Ultra Magnus.
How easy would that be to grab amongst your collection of shit?
Pretty easy.
He'd come outside with just the head. I mean,
Yeah.
the armor would fall off and he'd have just the head.
That would be that would be so easy to replace, though, too.
You're right. I'd probably take that custom you gave me then,
The
the Toxitron.
Toxitron.
Not to
Thank
be
you.
sentimental.
Oh,
That's
thank
insane.
you, thank you.
My heart's actually on that thing
Cool, cool.
because you can't kill
Once again, I could always make you another.
I'll let that shit burn then.
Yeah, seriously.
I would grab the big screen.
There you go. There you go. You could maybe flip it over and put a lot more Transformers on top of it.
Exactly.
And
I
just
would let
drag
the
it out.
computer burn because I don't want the government funding that shit.
Of course not.
No, so that would have to burn for sure.
Like all the yaoi that Pete sent us over
Right.
the ages.
All the one fucking Justin found.
I don't even want to know what Justin found.
Oh,
It
let
sounded-
me describe it in great
Okay.
detail for you. Megatron leaning back sensually,
Okay.
and Soundwave without a mouth plate with a big old tongue licking his nipples.
You know, I always forget about that picture. I have a feeling that that's like Xavier's background or something. He's just at home looking at
I
TV
see that
Megatron.
shit when I close my eyes. This is like, hey guys, look what I found. I was like, oh, what did
Oh, I
Justin
love
find?
Because it's
That
tattooed
way.
to the inside of my eyelids.
It's like, I never expected that from Justin.
What do you think is on the other side of Bobby's mask? These aren't eye holes. He's looking at yaoi.
It's like the Iron Man mask. He's getting fed all this data.
Just porn.
Different screens. Hexatron, Hercules.
I've been buying all this shit while you guys have been talking.
How about you, Adam? What would you grab?
I don't know, 40K shit, let the Transformer shit burn.
If you had to grab one though.
Just say a giant fire.
It had to be my Masterpiece Grimlock, man.
There you go.
That's a
that
good
was-
answer.
I heard Sen is bringing that
No,
this year.
I'll grab
Man, she is gonna be so upset. I can't find her. I can't find her for
Hey,
anything
hey,
affordable.
hey. Uncle Adam, help out.
Man.
Keep your eyes on Sir Toys. There are rumors that sucker's going to be knocked
Yeah,
off
I'm
pretty
gonna
soon.
look.
Your daughter doesn't know the difference between a knockoff.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Oh,
okay
she
with the
probably
knockoff.
would.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah.
she probably
Yeah.
Why
would.
is this gray a different tone?
Why is
This is not good.
What is the box 8 bin lock?
It's
This is not a Japanese letter. This doesn't mean Grimlock.
Grimlock.
This is Grimace Lock.
The dino,
Another McDonald's character on it.
the dino arms are 1 millimeter shorter on this one than the original
He's
masterpiece.
squared away, man.
Oh man.
Daddy, how come the eyes don't change colors when I rotate his head?
Yep. Wait, why are the eyes red?
So yeah, blue or red for your Grimlock?
For me, blue.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm talking to you.
I don't have a masterpiece Grimlock.
Oh.
But I think if I did, I'd probably blue eyes.
It doesn't matter to me either way. Really.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that whole debate we had a couple of weeks ago where it's like Soundwave's visor, yellow or red. It's just like what fucking ever. Which one comes with more tapes?
The red looks better.
See, for me, I would do yellow if I had masterpiece
It looks
Soundwave.
better. But I got the red one. My daughter's got the yellow one. I would never tell her, but her yellow one looks like shit compared to mine. Winner masterpiece figure.
See, here's the thing, but this goes back to what we were talking about before with Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red. Rumble is red to me, Frenzy is blue.
Sure.
Why? Because I was introduced to the toys first.
Mm.
And for me, Soundwave's eyes will be yellow because that's the way it is on the toy.
But it's like in every other rendition that's red.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an alternate universe. It's like, what universe am I in? You have yellow eyes.
I saw today, if I may throw in a quick looky what I found. You're just saying that alternate universe.
Have at it.
Somebody made Shattered Glass Overlord,
Oh.
and it was just Santa. They turned Overlord into Santa. He was red and white, and he was like ambassador of peace. And he's like giving like gadgets and low-level upgrades to all the good protoforms on Cybertron. And then Optimus Prime killed him. But he still brings joy to Optimus Prime whenever he sees his carcass hanging on the wall.
And his 2 Power Masters continue on.
No, Shattered Glass Overlord. They didn't say it. but I'm hoping his Power Masters are elves.
I thought those would be too.
Yeah.
They can't be ornaments.
Exactly.
That,
Exactly.
That would be something.
But yeah, even the tech spec was hilarious. It was even more impressive than his 2 modes of tank and jet is his ability to spread joy amongst Cybertronian children. So, little looky what I found. Anyway, next question.
There's technically 4 questions.
Oh,
the last
okay.
one's just for you, I guess. Okay, so question 2 that Matthew Baldwin asks is, let's muster up to Virginia here. What would y'all think of a crossover movie with Transformers? G.I. Joe or maybe the Avengers like in the comics? What would anyone on the panel like to see crossovered with Transformers?
You mean on the couch?
I would much rather see a Transformers movie done right first before we start crossing over.
You're never going to see it, though. It's kind of like Freddy versus Jason. That shit before the crossovers was shit. Like, I can't read that.
There's some good Nightmare on Elm Streets before the crossovers.
I mean, Jason movies are just atrocious.
All of them?
Pretty much.
No, the Jason
first
Dies
one
or whatever. Number 9 or 8 wasn't bad.
No,
I love
was-
Jason in Outer Space.
Jason in Outer Space, though.
Friday the 13th part.
Yeah, that was
10.
Manhattan. The one after
Yeah.
Manhattan. That was
You know-
pretty decent.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. It was kind of weird though because it had an actor from the Friday the 13th TV series playing a different character.
See, that shit's weird to me.
Yeah, it was odd seeing that character.
That's bonus information.
Yeah,
Shit is
but no,
awesome.
I mean, he wasn't like playing the same character. It's weird seeing that actor. And Friday the 13th, the TV series, should not have been named Friday the 13th, the TV series, because it had nothing to do with
it.
Yeah, not a damn thing. It was a good TV series. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But week after week, it was kind of like Warehouse 13.
Is that the
for
one-
its
Everybody
time.
was waiting for Jason to show up.
Yeah,
in
But
it?
is that the one that they were in the cafe, like stuck in the cafe?
No, it was they owned an antique
that's right.
antiques dealership. Their uncle had made a deal with the devil. These 2 people come in, they take over the antiques dealership. This guy comes in, tells them what their uncle did, and they have to go get all these cursed antiques and bring them back in. And I just every week I went, fuck, I hope it's the hockey mask this week. I hope it's the cursed hockey mask this week, because obviously that's what it's in. It's the cursed hockey mask, and it's got to be this week. Got to be never was. Just like the last episode should have been a fucking hockey mask.
That's fucking.
Was the last
If
episode?
they were going
like-
to do a crossover with Transformers, so far of the comics that I've read, I would definitely not like to see the Avengers. I thought that comic was shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I actually.
Giant Iron Man. That was stupid.
But I would like to see, if they did the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover, I would like them to do like Jay Lee did in like the 40s or whatever during World War II times. Like, I actually thought that was cool and it made sense. And I'm a big Jay Lee fan anyway. I love his use of like shadows and blacks and all that. Like, I think he's fucking pretty phenomenal. But I like, how they were able to incorporate all the military vehicles from the Combaticons and maybe it all just works. It works in that setting, and I don't really think it works in today's technological setting.
I think the Transformers are just way too big, like, to team up with someone.
They can't get a G.I. Joe movie right.
No, but-
Period. And they can't get a Transformer movie right. So they might as well work on getting those 2 right first before they try to
But
start
that's what I'm
pairing
saying.
them. Yeah.
So
No, I'm with you.
If you like just want to focus on one group and then make the Transformers the minor thing about it and not say it's Transformers, that would work fucking great. Like like the 40K set over there. It's like, what if one side had Transformers, but you don't say it's Transformers, but your campaign has the movie, the 40K Warhammer movie with these special guest stars or some shit like that, right? And it's the Transformers. You just don't say them by name. You don't focus on them. I think that's the only way it could possibly work, because they're just too big of like, they take up too much room, as it were, for like storytelling. This is like, if it was set somewhere way, way different, you don't even mention Transformers.
I thought this new movie was supposed to be in space. Was that original?
It's supposed to be in space, but the thing is, it's like it's still focusing on
It's
Transformers.
a tie-in to Jason and Leprechaun.
But I think
the leprechaun.
I really think that's the only way to do it is to, and it's impossible in Hollywood nowadays, but I think the only true way to do it is to be subtle. You say you're going to do a franchise crossover, you don't mention the Transformers at all, you you have them in there as a special effect, and then you keep the exposure to a minimum. Failing that, my backup plan: Transformers versus Barbie.
That's Mattel and Hasbro. It's not going to happen.
That's going to happen.
There's just so much richness in that mythology of Transformers.
I thought you were going to say Barbie.
There's just so much richness, and it's so untapped.
I think that if you want to make a good Transformers film, I think you need to start tapping the IDW stuff.
They're good.
Yeah.
Roche.
Yeah, Nick Roach. Yeah.
He does. My God, he does.
He gets it.
He gets
it.
James Roberts.
He does fucking like Game of Thrones style. It's like, hey, this character is not going to stick around.
Yeah.
They're going to be gone soon.
James Roberts makes you give a fuck about characters that you have known for 30 years and have never given a fuck about.
It's like that popular girl finally has tits. I'm interested.
Yep.
Oh, and she's dead now.
Well, I can still fuck the corpse.
But I mean, oh god, the last issue of More Than Meets the Eye.
I'm gonna read that when I get back home.
Oh my god. Do yourself a favor. Read it online. Do the panel by panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to skip ahead.
Exactly. Don't even give yourself the chance to skip ahead.
I accidentally did that with the final, or the issue with how they disposed of Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I accidentally skipped ahead. I was like, my eye's being drawn and I
Yeah.
can't stop it.
Yeah. But try to do like the online stuff. There's like there's something in there between Whirl and Cyclonus that if you read even slightly ahead, it'll kind of ruin it for you.
Well, the thing last issue with Die Atlas, I was like, oh
my god.
I was like, not Die Atlas. No.
I'll tell you what, and you'll know it whenever you see it, there was a setup that went all the way back to like issue 8 or 9 that they put in this little chunk of information. They had this all planned out.
Yeah.
Because this whole little thing plays back to like issue 8 or 9. I went, holy crap, that's incredible. But yeah, the whole thing with Diatlas, it's just, oh man. And
see, now I got to remember what happened all the way back then in the single issues.
Yeah, and Star Saber. Whoever thought, like, you always think of Star Saber as being like the hero, but they turned him into like this religious fanatic, and it works. It works so bloody well.
So that's how you do it.
Yeah. If you want to, you tap into the IDW stuff. That's how you make a good movie.
And then you throw in Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, well,
and not only that,
and no humans,
but just I mean, it's capturing the richness of those characters and what they mean to each other and how they play against each other and the history between them. And you can't capture that when they only get 40 minutes of screen time with 10 minutes of dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, like, 2 crossovers that I would like to see. What I would really like to see. I think there's something to be said for putting Transformers into the Star Trek universe. I think
you're having too much fun.
You said today, quote unquote, how do you fix Transformer movies and make J.J. Abrams do it?
That's true.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah. And I think
I wasn't knocking it. I just wanted to do the faith.
So I think Transformers. It would be great to see like some sort of like little side note where maybe like the Cybertronians accidentally created the Borg in some sort of Decepticon weapon. Mm-hmm. To
Circuit was the mother.
Yeah, Circuit Breaker or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah. And beyond that, I'd really like to see George Romero, tackle a Transformers movie. Give us a good Transformers zombie movie.
You know what? Transformers versus Godzilla. Because I think that...
Yeah. What we need is more shit.
It is shit, but it's shit that I can get behind because it's like...
No,
because they did Cyber Godzilla.
So...
I almost had one of those prototypes.
Yeah, and it's the one... And I was watching it on AMC one time during like Halloween, and it's like they had a movie...
So that's what you want.
Where they had Cyber Godzilla that was 3 tanks combined together.
Mechazilla.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this Transformer shit doing here? And it was like,
Oh, that wasn't Cyber. That was Mogera.
yeah, wasn't it?
Mogera, yeah. He was an airplane and a tank, a drill tank.
Yeah.
That combined up into like, yeah.
I was like, this is solely to sell toys.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, that's.
But here's the thing: in Japan, they only ever made one figure of Mogera that transformed. All the rest of them were just vinyl toys.
So I was thinking, it's like, look, if you're gonna go knockoff route, at least officially do it would be way better. I mean, you can't have Megatron come back every time and go, my God, 10,000 years ago we we neglected to mention that there was a second Allspark cube.
Do you know that to use Godzilla's likeness, Toho asks an incredible amount of money.
I mean, it's a pretty iconic character.
Yeah. But it's a character that they really don't use that much anymore.
True.
They wait like every 10 years to make a movie.
For a while there, they didn't.
I mean, that was actually their plan. They're like, when they made that Matthew Broderick piece of shit, they're like, we are
Dude, the cap is actually fucking...
We were shelving this. We're shelving it for 10 years.
It was... They did Godzilla 2000. Before that, 96, 95, 94, 93.
Wasn't 2000 Destroy All Monsters?
The year 2000, but I think Destroy All Monsters was actually 67. 1967 was the year Destroy All Monsters came out. The one that you might be thinking of is Godzilla. It's the 2005 one, Final Wars.
That was it.
Yeah, which is kind of like a weird little Destroy All Monsters ripoff.
Yeah.
And this had that one Ultimate Fighter in it, that Don, I can't remember his name, Don Leach or something like that. He's just like trying to be the most badass guy in there, and no one realizes, oh, this is the only dude speaking English in the entire movie. What the hell?
And he's Mexican?
Yeah. You know what? Whenever you invaded Earth, there are two things you didn't count on. One was me, the other, Godzilla. I started saying that to cashiers. Would you like it fries with that? Whenever you can. And he was almost Sling Blade. But I would like to see, and maybe it's just me, for Infestation. Did anyone here read Infestation?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah. I loved the whole Transformers versus Zombies thing. I really,
Which
really liked
one
it.
was that one?
That was Cthulhu. It was like
No, I'm talking about the one before that. I think Infestation is. Did they name it something different? Because the Cthulhu one is kind of the sequel.
What happened
to
in
the first
Infestation?
one. Infestation. There's this vampire-like monster that has infiltrated several different dimensions. One of them is...
And she comes with... It's like a female, and she comes with Scourge.
Right,
and
Scourge, Cyclonus, and Bayonetta.
It's like in Vegas.
Yeah. It crashes in Vegas, and Galvatron has this one great line. He, bursts out. He goes, kill everything, especially if it's already dead.
Yeah.
I just love that line. And you really start to see how big of a colossal asshole that IDW Prowl is. And in that one, you
I don't care for the art in that one.
The art was a little rough. I will give you that.
And it's also my two favorite arcs in IDW so far have been All Hail Megatron and Last Stand of the Wreckers, and that's before them.
Yeah.
And I have them in trades.
Well, no, I think Last Stand of the Wreckers is actually... The Last Stand of the Wreckers is before the zombie novels.
It may be, but in trade form, I don't think it is.
Maybe not.
And I'm always, when I go back and reread them, I'm always like, oh, get through this shit so I can get to All Hail Megatron and Last Stand of the Wreckers. So.
So that's half hour spent on one question?
Yeah.
I didn't even answer.
Go right ahead.
So my answer is the very obvious GoBots.
Oh, true. That would be one of those stealth things.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about a movie. I don't really care about a movie crossover, but I like what they did in Transformers Prime, where they had the truck that Optimus turned into was part of the Mask division.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'd
cool.
love to see stuff like that crossed in, not official Transformers versus G.I. Joe, but some nod towards it.
Exactly.
Something like that.
That's what I mean.
Official
But
thing.
go subtle. Don't go
Yeah.
full hog on bringing everything.
Never
about
go full
universe together.
retard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good luck finding a fracture for under $20, and who would have thought that was going to happen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my cop tour? Cop tour. Ready for your last question?
Ready.
Alright, this is by Jody Webb, who says, what fracking download button do I hit on the 4Shared page to download the episode?
4Shared is a pain in the dick.
Yes, it is.
God damn.
Yes, it is. 4Shared is an absolute pain in the dick. But it is free.
Yeah.
It is free. All you need to do is you make yourself a membership. It'll take you 30 goddamn seconds. And the download button will magically appear for you. As if by a miracle from God.
Except in that case.
Yeah, yeah. If you honestly, here's the thing. If you don't want to hit up 4Shared for this stuff, I'm going to give you another option. You want to listen to Good Morning Cybertron? You deserve Good Morning Cybertron. Email me directly on YouTube. I will email you. Give me your email address. I will email you the MP3.
Scott, I don't know if I'm comfortable with you knowing my email address.
Then too damn bad. Make a fake email address and I'll email it to you. If you want to, I'll walk you down through the steps of turning our YouTube podcast, the actual file on YouTube, into an MP3. So if you don't want to give me your email address, you can't. I will do that for you because
What
I love you.
other Transformers podcast will do that for you?
yeah.
What other Transformers podcast will meet in someone's house and discuss Transformers amongst themselves?
Eat their
So
food.
much so.
With chicks on the sideline, some of them legs open, on furniture.
I have blankets.
You don't get that type of rock star shit anywhere else.
Look at that fucking shelf.
Subscribe.
Rate and comment while you're at it.
Hold on, it's too fucking dark. Leave a flashlight.
Here we go with this bullshit. Did I tell you always accuse me of having a dark house?
This is much brighter than my house. I have an uber dark house.
You actually have floors that aren't stained by dog piss.
Yeah, well, you haven't been.
How did they know? But no, this house is so bright. I'm kind of like, oh god.
Tell Adam. Man.
Yeah, you turn lights on for the company.
He's always getting me out.
But it's
Hey, you talk shit about my grandma.
That was just a shock value joke. I didn't mean it. Shout out to all grandmas.
believe me.
Unless you're like in your 30s, that shit doesn't
Yeah,
count.
for real. Thank you.
If you're in your 30s and you're a grandma, that shit doesn't count.
Yeah. By the way, Tracy and I decided that like 4 children for most of these people around the area that we live in, because we live in a very white trash area.
That's a government check.
Yeah, it's just another government check.
check. Not a government check, a
A
government.
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 I
So they
think
can get their figures.
Figures.
Somebody needs to go to work so I can sit here and watch this Maury Povich. I want to know, is he or is he not the goddamn father?
Well, just listen to Good Morning Cybertron and you'll find out.
Yeah, because you probably got internet. So go ahead and listen to Good Morning Cybertron while I go to work and pay your goddamn bills.
if I was in control of this, and to keep getting your benefits after your third child, you must name your 4th child Cunt Destroyer.
Especially if it's a girl.
Exactly. Every 4th child, Cunt Destroyer. Because after 4 kids, goodbye. Goodbye, Vaj. There's no coming back to it now. Except sitting here going like, God damn, you're right, man.
Hot dog down an open hallway.
Yeah. Hello. Throw the hot dog down. Just like
Hashtag,
whistling.
Hashtag keywords.
Oh,
There would be a
dude.
lot of cunt destroyers in Cumberland.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you there's one in this room.
Number 3 is only a matter of time.
Yeah, FMLA.
And I'll tell you what, Bobby has really brought it to this podcast because his wife was giving him looks that made it seem like the divorce papers are being filed.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight was a cakewalk for her. She just gets scared when I start bringing my nuts out around people.
Yeah, look over and all of a sudden,
I dropped them on Adam one time. It was so fucking awesome. I was in my chair, the squeaky one, and he was leaning right next to him, and I was like, "Oh shit, you ever seen these before?" He's like, "What?" And I just lifted up my shirt, my nuts were hanging out, and he was like, "Ah, ah!" It was hanging there like uncooked souffle.
Oh!
And And that's when shit gets really
It
weird.
looks like somebody put an omelet over 2 walnuts.
That's Halloween. That's Halloween parties.
Let me just go back on Facebook and change that RSVP.
That's when the real fun begins.
And that was
man.
a Tuesday.
And the kids were hoe.
Actually, they were.
Oh no! Oh Jesus! I think it's time to wrap this one up. Yes, if you'd like to listen to us, iTunes, Podomatic, 4Shared, and of course YouTube, and now I guess email.
Why the fuck would you listen to us? We're live in your house right now.
Yeah.
Recorded. Thank you very much, Adam.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for recording this. Thank you, Dan, for tweeting this.
Yeah. And thank you, Xavier. Xavier
Flew in.
Yeah.
Flew in from Cali.
Man, oh man.
We got people a couple states away that, oh, I can't find it. I don't know how am I going to do it.
Like, the only thing more impressive is if Mega TF Man or Holson were sitting here. Yeah.
In fairness, Pete's too busy bidding.
And fucking.
That's who we need to mention. We didn't mention Holson.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
We
Holson.
gotta mention Holson.
The one word assassin.
Shout out to Scandinavia, buddy. We didn't forget about you.
Hey, can you smell the freedom? What's it smell like?
Smells like his nuts.
Smells like Denny's.
Yes. Denny's, yes.
Yeah, we need to do a Holson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Max just sent me a list of shit we had to do.
Alrighty. But
We did about half of it, Max. Sorry.
yeah. Justin, you came a hell of a ways too. You came like an hour and a half.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Picked up
36
Xavier. We all pulled together.
Yeah. Yeah.
This fucker was waiting outside of his house like, where the fuck are you? I kept texting Justin.
I know, like I'm driving, I'm gonna crash. I'm not supposed to be on the phone in Maryland. Stop texting me.
If I was in Virginia, this shit would be fun, but not here, baby.
With a beer and a cigarette. With Adam outside with me.
Yeah.
Oh man. But you know what? Thank each and every one of you for, I guess, watching now.
This is only a one-time deal, like annually, so don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gentlemen, say good night.
Good night.
Salute.
See
Good
ya.
night.
I guess it's radio from here on out.
Well said. Now that was a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam.